Welcome back to Must Play Reviews. So let's just go ahead and start this one off. I love the first Power Wash simulator and I really like this one, but there are some major issues here. The performance is a complete joke on some of these levels on PS5. There's no excuse for this. This is not some advanced Unreal Engine 5 game that is hard to run. There are moments when this game comes to a complete stop and I have to wait 2 or 3 seconds before I can gain control again. Turning off autosave does help with some of the major freezes, but it isn't the only problem. It's probably texture caching or a memory leak issue or just both combined, and you can feel it happen constantly. Almost every time you complete a task or finish an area, the game just hiccups. It even happens when you're just turning the camera, and this isn't a normal frame rate drop. Even if you force VR on the PS5, it doesn't smooth it out. It's a hard stutter, like the engine has just skipped a beat. And when these start in, you can't even close the game out properly. It takes forever for it to shut down. These are major issues that need to be fixed, but if they do get these issues fixed, there's a great game here that is potentially more satisfying than the original. So let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the game so you can decide if you want to fight the performance issues or not. The game definitely looks better than the original, but it's not a huge jump. There are some nice little touches though. The water looks a lot better when you're spraying it, and when you hit pretty thick areas of dirt, you can see little specks of dirt just blowing off. And then they expanded the world of Muckingham to more crazy and varied places. My favorite is the skating rink. It looks incredible, but it's also one of the worst performing levels in the game. And you even get to clean the inside of the temple from the first game. But there is one major issue besides the performance, and this one does deal with graphics. The game is insanely bright. And I don't mean just white levels, I mean the reds, the yellows, the blues, and the greens. They are so oversaturated they look radioactive. So I play in a dark room and I keep my backlight low. I actually have it calibrated for that. And it still hurts. It's like they cranked the contrast and exposure up to max levels and broke the knob off. And besides that, I do think this is an actual problem. The big concern I have with this game being this bright, let's say if you have an OLED monitor or a TV, you could end up potentially damaging that screen or cause some uneven wear or burn in on it. It is that intense. It literally hurts to look at the game sometimes. Now, if you can get past the eye pain and the stutter, there are some great upgrades here compared to the first game. You now have a home base where you can spend Power Wash points to get furniture that you can also clean and place around your business. Free play is also available here through your trophy wall and the map, but it is still in the menu if you don't want to go back to the base, which is a great feature. And you have cats, which I would prefer dogs, but y'all can fight over that in the comments. As far as the cleaning upgrades go, they are better. You have a floor pressure washer now, and you can buy this early on and it makes cleaning some of the floors so much faster. There are a few new nozzles too. One you can adjust exactly how you like it, and then the dual circle nozzle. It's kind of like the 3-beam one from the first game, which is still there, but these two nozzles are only for the best two washers in the game. And it does seem like they adjust the tolerances as well, because now I never feel like I'm just searching for one tiny little speck to get that last point percentage so I can finish the zone, which makes the game a little bit more fun to play. They also went and added in a new way for you to reach the taller areas, which is a harness window cleaning style device. And it's great. But if you want to, you can still play it like a crazy platformer, which is what I do most of the time. And that little ching sound is still there when you clean an object. I will say though, the biggest change probably is the soap. It's no longer tied to service types, thankfully. It's just a foam spray now, and it works so much better. So I think you can clearly see that I like the game. And I hate that I cannot give this game a play. I just can't give a game my personal recommendation when it has problems like this. It's just something that I can't do. Even though I love the game and I love the gameplay, and I really want to recommend it, but I can't. The performance on some of these levels is just awful. It is unplayable with a basic feature like autosave turned on. And even when you turn it off, it still has stutters. It just prevents the freezing up for several seconds at a time. And then there's the brightness issue, which actually physically hurts to look at. If you can overlook those issues, and they probably will get patched at some point, there's a great game here. But as of right now, it's kind of a mess. I will be posting in the comments that they fixed the issue, so you can check back there for updates. So here's the question. Are you going to play or pass? The choice is always yours. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to y'all later.